Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of MEW or Matt's Extreme Wrestling, where today we have for you a review on our final two figures from Elite Series 95. We are finally going to finish up Elite Series 95 today, and what better way to finish it up with Eddie Guerrero and Bobby Lashley. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this wave. I've said that a lot for the last two videos. This was one of those waves that I was just really looking forward to, but you have their front viewing window right here. You have images of both of them right there. Their names down there. WWE logo up here. Spinning it around, you have a really nice image of Bobby Lashley and Eddie Guerrero right there. You have Elite logo here. Their series number right there. WWE logo up there. Spinning it around, you have a really nice image of both the talent right there. If you'd like to pause to read Bobby Lashley's bio read, you can pause it now. Rest of the figures in the wave, which we have went over. And if you'd like to pause to read Eddie Guerrero's bio read, you can pause it now. Rest of the figures in the wave. You have their names right here. True Effects Technology up here. Certificate of Authenticity right here. Elite logo down here. Series number up here. And guys, that's going to do it for Eddie and Bobby. So, let's crack them out of their packaging. Alright guys, and here is Eddie Guerrero and Bobby Lashley out of their packaging, looking really, really good. How we're going to do this is we're going to go over Eddie Guerrero's accessories, then Eddie Guerrero, then we're going to compare him to another Eddie in my collection, and then we're going to go over Bobby Lashley's accessories, then Bobby Lashley, and then we're going to compare Bobby Lashley to some other Bobby Lashley Elite figures. So guys, let's dive into Eddie Guerrero's accessories. Alright guys, so diving into Eddie Guerrero's accessories, let's dive into the interchangeable hands. So, he does come with interchangeable mic holding hands with the white pegs, which look really, really nice with the white hand tape. And then out of the packaging on the figure, he does come with fisted hands, which are really, really nice. They also have the white peg in there. And this is incredible. Alright guys, and this is probably one of my favorite accessories ever getting. We have the WWE Tag Team Championships from SmackDown. And this is just an absolutely perfect championship. And the reason why I'm really excited to get this is a year or so ago we got the Target exclusive. Well, they were originally Target exclusive, but they were it was Survivor Series, I think 2020. It was the one that came with John Morrison, Kane, Drew McIntyre, and Samoa Joe. And our John Morrison came with one of these championships, and now I finally have another championship, so I have the tag team titles, so I am super excited for that. But yeah, that is it for Eddie Guerrero's accessories, so let's dive into Eddie himself. Alright guys, so diving into Eddie Guerrero himself, starting out with head sculpt. And diving into the head sculpt, I think this does look like Eddie. I do see a little bit of a resemblance there, but the Eddie that we'll compare him to, I think has the stronger head sculpt out of the two, but I think this is a good Eddie head sculpt. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. The facial hair looks good, the hair looks good, everything like that looks good going on into the torso. He does have a really, really good ab crunch right there. Nothing on the back of the torso. He does have your regular arm articulation. He has the bicep joint, the double jointed pinless arms. Got that joint unstuck. He has white wrist tape on both arms. Both the arms move very, very well. Going down into the tights. I really like these tights. You have the green, the gold, the little bit brighter green, the black. It does say Latino on the back, which is really, really nice. He can kick forward. He can do the splitsies very well. He does have upper thigh cut. He does have double jointed knees right there. And there are some nice wrinkles and sculpting in these going down into the boots. He does have the gold and the black boots with the gold on there as well. He does have a little bit of an ankle rocker. He does have upper boot rotation on both legs. And yeah, so I am really, really happy with this Eddie. I just wish the head sculpt could be better, but, you know, everything can't be perfect. That is it for Eddie himself, so let's dive into some Eddie Guerrero comparisons. Alright, and comparing the Eddie Guerrero to the only other Eddie in my collection, we have I think this is the Legends 7 or... I think it's Legends 9. I don't really know. I have a really hard time of keeping track of the Legends wave. But these two compare very, very well. I do prefer this head sculpt over that one. I think this one has a stronger likeness to Eddie than that one. And something that I do want to make note is This figure has a forearm tattoo right here, and this one does not, which means this one is an earlier figure to this one, which I think is really, really cool. Well, this one is from like 2002, I would say. Oh, I'm sorry, 2003. And this Eddie is from like 2005, so there's a 2-year gap between these two. But yeah, they compare very, very well. So, that's it for Eddie Guerrero. So, let's dive into Bobby Lashley's accessories. Alright guys, and diving into Bobby Lashley's accessories, let's dive into the interchangeable hands. I mean, he does come with literally the exact same accessories, just a different championship. So, he does have the interchangeable mic holding hands. This hand does have the black hand tape, and this one does not, which is really, really nice. These are the mic holding hands. And then out of the packaging on the figure, he does come with fisted hands, with this hand also having the black hand tape, which is really, really nice. And it wouldn't be the almighty WWE champion then. Well, it wouldn't be the almighty WWE champion without the WWE championship. And this is a really, really good championship. We've seen this 100 times. No new side plates. I did say this in the last video, but we will be starting to get championships with side plates in the Showdowns Pack 11. The Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch double pack comes with a one of the women's championships with Bianca side plates, and the Roman and Cena 2-pack has Roman side plates. So those will be really, really cool to actually get the side plates. So I'm actually really excited because hopefully we all have so many of these like regular championships that if a person did not have a side plates yet, we could just interchange them. But yeah, this is a good championship. You know, good logo, everything like that. WWE Championship is really, really good. So yeah, that is it for Bobby Lashley's accessories. So let's dive into Bobby Lashley himself. Alright guys, and diving into Bobby Lashley himself, starting out with head sculpt. And diving into the head sculpt, this is the exact same head sculpt as the Elite 89 Bobby Lashley, I believe, is that figure, except this one is not looking off to the left, I think it was. Because with this head sculpt, we'd have to like turn it this way to get it to look straight, or it would have to be turned, I think, that way. I have the figure here. When we go into the comparisons, we will compare the head sculpt, but I believe this is the exact same head sculpt going down into the torso. He does have a fairly good ab crunch, and going into the arms, he just has the regular arm articulation. He does have double jointed pinless arms, and a bicep articulation right here. He does have a black elbow pad right here, as well as black wrist tape right here. And on this arm also has black wrist tape going down into the trunks. These are like a solo run Bobby Lashley trunks. It does say Almighty right here, and it does have him doing his pose right here. Nothing on the back. These are the white and black, as his last figure was a Hurt Business inspired attire, and the boots are really, really nice with the straps. He does have a little bit of an ankle rocker, upper boot rotation. He can kick forward. He can do the splits very well. He does have the waist articulation, and the belt and everything like that is painted on, which is no big deal. He does have the bicep cut and double jointed knees, which are really, really nice. This is a really good Bobby Lashley figure. But yeah, that is it for the Bobby Lashley figure himself. So let's dive into some Bobby Lashley Elite figure comparisons. Alright guys, in comparing our brand new Elite Series 95 Bobby Lashley to the rest of the Bobby Lashleys in my collections, we have the Elite 89 Bobby Lashley right here, as well as the Royal Rumble Target exclusive. I think 2020 was the one that came with the Rock, the Macho Man, and another figure. I don't remember, but I think it's the Royal Rumble 2020 or 2021. I think it's 2020. But yeah, and comparing these two really quick, mine does not appear to be looking off to the left. So it must have just been a quality control thing for some people's, because I heard some people's were looking off to the left, but mine's not looking off to the left. That is it for the Bobby Lashley figure comparison, so let's get into the outro. Alright guys, and it is that portion of the review where we will rank the set from worst to best Elite Series 95, and going into this wave, I was really, really hyped for this wave. I mean, everybody in this wave felt like they were needed, and I was just really excited for the wave. I mean, we have a really good John Cena, we have a really good women's figure. If you guys are wondering why Shotzi is missing an arm, I did post that on my Instagram, so You know, while we're here, why don't you go follow my Instagram really quick? You guys can see the post that I made about this, but, yeah, her arm broke when I was trying to fix that. If you guys did watch the review, or if you guys haven't, go watch the Shotzi and Big E review from Wednesday. I do say in the video that this arm was a little bit stuck, and the other day I was trying to fix it, and I twisted it, and it twisted right off. So I have no idea what to do. If I order another one, it'll be like late September before it gets here, and I don't know if it's too late to contact Ringside Collectibles and see if there's anything they can do about it, but if anyone from Ringside watches this, please contact me. I could really use some help, but yeah. Other than that, this wave was really, really good. So if you guys do not know the criteria for the rankings, it is hype level for the figure, likeness to the talent, accessories, playability, and just everything like that goes into these. I like to dive in and really put these guys from worst to best. And just because a figure comes in the worst spot doesn't mean that it is the worst figure of all time. And if a figure comes in at the number 1 spot, it doesn't mean it's the greatest figure of all time. It still has its faults. But especially for Shotzi, I'm going to rank her like it's a perfect figure. You know what? I can't even do that. Can't even be that generous. The worst figure in the wave is Shotzi. I really hate doing that. Such a great figure, it's just, I can't use her. Her arm is broke. I mean, yeah, I could glue it back together, but I can't use it. So, this figure would have ranked higher. Let's just say that. I planned on ranking her at like the 3rd or 4th spot. That's how good this figure was. I hate doing this, but I have to. It's broke. The next figure in the wave is Big E. I hate doing this, but I don't like how like the arms are all the way out here and everything like that. I wish they'd come a little bit closer. And the torso does prohibit articulation a little bit. He does have the double jointed arms, which do help a little bit, but it's the same Big E head sculpt. It's a plain attire. It's not terrible, but I just wish we could have gotten more. Hopefully the Big E in Elite Series 98 is a lot better than this. I know we're getting a new head sculpt for that one, but those are the reasons why he comes in at the number 4 spot, or the number 5. And that is why Big E comes in at the number 5. Alright guys, number 4. And who comes in at number 4 is going to be Bobby Lashley. The only reason why I do that, it's a repeat. It's a repaint of the Elite Series 98, or the Elite Series 89. If I've been saying 98, I've been meaning 89. It's a really plain attire. It's just a different attire with some different deco and stuff like that, and the exact same head sculpt. And I'm almost positive the exact same accessories, just minus the interchangeable fisted hands. The last figure did not come with fisted hands. This one did. So that is why Bobby Lashley comes in at the number 4 spot. Alright guys, top 3. And it's going to go to Eddie. A really strong figure. I mean, the championship is incredible. I absolutely love getting another championship of this belt, so that way I can complete the tag team titles for that. Really strong figure is this Eddie, just the head sculpt isn't the greatest. That is really the only nitpick I have is the head sculpt. That is why Eddie came in at number 3. Alright guys, top 2. The GOAT versus Jimmy or Jay. Still don't know who this is. I'm pretty sure it's Jay. I'm pretty sure it's Jimmy, because it is a different head sculpt to Jay, but you know what? The GOAT wins. I'm sorry. My GOAT, John Cena, is number 1, and I guess we better grab Jimmy here. He's number 2. John Cena is number 1 because that means we're one step closer to getting that sweet, sweet SummerSlam gear from 2021. From SummerSlam 2021, this is a great attire. You have the green with the t-shirt, the yellow, the hat. Everything is just perfect with this Cena. And then it's finally nice to complete our bloodline. We have a brand new Jimmy to go with our Jay. But yeah, in order from best to worst, you have John Cena number 1, Jimmy Uso number 2, Eddie Guerrero at number 3, Bobby Lashley at number 4, Big E at number 5, and Shotzi at number 6. So you have the the worst figure to the best figure in my own personal opinion. And yeah. Alright guys, and that is going to wrap things up for the review today on the brand new WWE Elite Series 95, Eddie Guerrero and Bobby Lashley. These two are absolutely incredible, but they have their flaws. And the flaws did hurt them in the ranking a little bit. I mean, Bobby Lashley is pretty much a re-release, just different deco and different colors. And the Eddie's head sculpt isn't the greatest, but are they good figures on their own? Yes. Comparing them to the rest of the wave, I mean, yeah, Eddie got a 3 and Bobby got a 4, but they're still good. I'm not saying this figure's terrible. I'm just saying that it's alright. And that's a good thing. So, out of these two, they're really, really good. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy the review today, a like and a comment is always acceptable, and subscribing to the channel with turning on those notifications so that way you never miss a review here on the channel. Go follow my Instagram. If you guys like what you see in front of you, you can pick these guys up. Go over to ringsidecollectibles.com, wrestlingfigures.com. 2 links to get you to the same website. I think the Eddie is on back order as well as Bobby. I mean, the whole wave is almost on back order. So if you guys can grab these figures without waiting till late September, because that's when Shotzi releases again from back orders. Late September. So if you guys like what you see in front of you, go pick these guys up. Go pick up Elite Series 95. Go pick up any other figures you'd like to see. And I will see you all in the very next review. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and peace!